Good morning. Welcome to December 3rd, Thursday morning. And today we're in Ezekiel 45 and 46 and then 1 John 2. Before I get going, I have one poinsettia left here. I belong to the Rotary, and we had to buy a couple plants, and I can't have them at the house. So if you would like one, let me know, and I will even deliver it to you. And if not, if you want it, first come, first serve. If you have a key to get in the church, or if I'm here, just come over and get it. I would love to have you use it for Christmas. So, anyways, chapter 45 and 46, we're seeing the division of the Holy Land. So much for the temple, so much for the priest attending services in it, so much for the Levites, and so much for the city, so much for the prince and the residents of the people. Pretty much things are coming to an end here. Directions are given here for the dividing of the land after they return to it. So things aren't going to be the same as they were before. Again, there's one thing that's constant, and that's change, and that's what the people we're going to have happening for them right now. In 1 John, John's addressing the people here, and he's almost treating them like little kids, I guess. At the very beginning of the text, it says, "My little children." Very end of it talks about his little children. So, but pretty much it's for me, it kind of reminded me of the different ages when I've grown in my relationship with Christ. Testing about knowing Him and my spiritual state, and I continue to do that. But he writes in here too, he says, I write to you, little children, because you have known the Father. I have written to you, fathers, because you have known Him who is from the beginning. Again, he constantly, he's treating them like kids, but I think more than anything, it's he's calling them his spiritual children. But he talks about in verse 15 not to love the world. It says, "Do not love the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world." So again, he's kind of giving us direction on how to live and what we should be looking at, not looking at. In verse 18, and again, he talks about, says, "Little children, it is the last hour, and as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have come, by which we know that it is the last hour." And again, if we're gatekeepers and watchmen for the world, the world's been coming to an end ever since, Adam and Eve sinned. So, so to me, the Antichrist has been around. Satan's been around. He's been trying to take over. But John encourages us to abide in truth, and let the truth kind of take over and realize what the promises are that God gave us. So, again, some good scripture from John to us. And again, between Peter and John, they kind of got in trouble sometimes. But John particularly, he's the disciple that Jesus loved, and he had a special place for him in his life. Here in this world, and John's trying to translate that to us now. Be careful, watch out, take ownership of your spiritual life, and really, as he says, talks about the little children. I think he's telling us not to be little children, but grow up, realize these things, and move on. So, again, have a great day, and I will see you Friday morning.